6th grade is probably the least mature, and I guess the 12th grade would be the most mature.
What do you do at lunch?
Sit down and eat and talk.
And the most immature, probably 7th grade.
Like wisdom, mostly. Being able to like make decisions on your own. Just mature.
Acting in a higher manner. Yeah, acting your age.
What is your definition of maturity?
I don't know.
Okay. And what is your definition of maturity?
I think maturity is knowing what to do in situations and how to act and just being mature.
Okay.
Like from 1 to 10.
Okay. Probably a 6 in class and a -2 out of class.
How much respect do you give the teachers on the scale 1 to 10?
I would say 9.
Well, by definition, it would seem to me that the seniors were the most mature, but I think it depends on the individuals. It seems to me that the seniors are the most mature, but you have to go person by person.
Which grades do you think are more and less mature than your grade?
I think the seniors are more mature, and I think probably just the middle school together is more immature.
Okay. Is the most mature, and which grade do you think is the least mature?
I'd say, I would have to say the seniors are the most mature.
I'd say, actually, your grade is more mature than a lot of other grades, believe it or not. He was 10th graders are like the least mature in the entire school, in my opinion. Well, a lot of people's opinion. So.
And then how mature is your grade from 1 to 10?
3. No, probably like a 5, about halfway there.
I'd say about like 7.
7?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy doing outside of school?
Hanging out with friends. Shopping. All kinds of stuff.
Your grade very competitive?
I am. Some of the other people, so. Yeah.
Yeah. The girls in my grade are very competitive against each other. Us guys kind of sit back and watch.
Maturity to me is probably accumulating some life experiences and then also being able to cope with adversity.
For the guys, which there's 3 guys, so it's not really, it's just hanging out, playing music. But for girls, it's just kind of gossip.
How often do you get in arguments with people in your class?
Every day, maybe.
How hard is school for you? Like on a level 1 to 10, 1 being easy, 10 being hard?
I'd say it's 7. It's pretty hard.
I think it's a necessary thing. I think you have to mature. You can't constantly be stuck at one level. And this goes through your whole life. I mean, you could be 50, 60, 70 years old and still learning and maturing.
What do you enjoy doing outside of school?
Playing bass guitar and listening to music. Yes.
10.
1 being absolutely immature and then 10 being very mature.
Probably like 5. I don't think we're mature.
And what grade do you think would be the most mature from 7th to 12th?
I don't know. I don't really think any are that mature. Honestly, I really don't. I think there's like mature kids in each grade and then immature kids in each grade, so I don't really know which grade would be more of that. But
Okay, and then what is your definition of mature?
like knowing, like having a filter, like knowing things that you shouldn't say or do and knowing how to treat people.
Maturity, can I just define maturity right now too? Okay, because it's hard to actually answer this question because maturity might be like how well you're taking seriously what you have to do, your classes, and how academic you are. Not necessarily that you get A's, but that you work hard. Sometimes it's maturity, like social maturity.
Out half the questions. Okay, so what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
What is the definition of maturity for you?
I'd say maturity is knowing how to act in kind of tough situations and being able to be respectful and just act your age.
How much do you respect the teachers?
Maybe like 6 or 7, or whatever.
How much do you respect teachers? 6 or 7. What do you enjoy doing outside of school?
Well, outside of school, typically during the school year, I don't get a lot of sleep, so I have to sleep a lot when I get home from school. My daily activities include playing guitar and a little bit of Netflix, and yeah, I gotta do recordings and stuff for my band. But you know, if you're trying to get me to say homework and stuff.
Is acting the way that society believes that your age group should act.
How hard is school for you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd say kind of in the middle.
What do you usually do at lunch?
Lunch, let's see, well I eat, talk to my friends.
Is your grade competitive, as in do I compete to be the best or not?
I would say no.
How often do you get in an argument?
It's pretty rare, not a lot.
Least mature would have to be 7th and 8th grade.
Most mature?
Most mature is not really like a most mature. It's kind of different levels through all the high schoolers. Like there's mature kids in every class, and then there's like the really mature kids in every class. Immature kids, I mean, you know.
How often do you get in like arguments with other people in our grade or with other grades? And if they're other grades, tell us which grades they are.
Not often. 'Cause, like, I just don't talk to annoying people that I would be getting arguments with, so, you know, it works out for me.